My name is Sarah. I'm 25 years old, married, a mother of 3. I got married at 18 through an arrangement. My parents said he was a good man, responsible, stable, reliable, and I agreed. Because back then, I thought that's what love was supposed to look like. I didn't know much about love or desire or even myself. In the first years of our marriage, I became a wife and then a mother, 3 times over, before I even turned 24. My husband worked hard and then started driving trucks internationally. He would be gone for weeks at a time. I stayed home with the kids. I cooked, I cleaned, I parented. I survived. But somewhere along the way, I forgot how to feel. The nights were the worst. After the kids were asleep, the house would go quiet. Too quiet. I turned to the internet for distraction. At first, it was simple things, recipes, home decor, parenting forums, but over time, I stumbled into something else. Stories from women. Real stories. About passion, loneliness, rediscovery. They made me think about my own life, my own marriage, and the fact that I couldn't remember the last time someone really saw me. Then, one evening, my husband's old friend Hayden came over with his wife Claire. They were close to us, often visiting, especially when my husband was home. That night, after my husband had too much to drink and went to bed, Hayden stayed back to help clean up. While putting away the cups, he looked at me and said, "You're stronger than you know, Sarah. What you carry every day, most people wouldn't last a week." I didn't know what to say. No one had spoken to me like that in years, and for some reason, it stayed with me. That night, I lay in bed beside my sleeping husband, thinking about those words. Not because they were romantic, but because they felt real. And for the first time in a long time, I felt seen. A few days later, my husband left for another long trip. The kids and I fell back into our usual routine, but I was different now. That sentence, "You're stronger than you know," wouldn't leave me alone. I invited Hayden and Claire over again. We drank tea in the backyard while the kids played inside. Hayden helped me in the kitchen again, and this time, his words were even more direct. "Are you happy, Sarah?" I froze, because I didn't know. That night, again, nothing happened. But my heart felt like it was standing on the edge of something. The next time they visited, I knew things wouldn't be the same. We lingered longer. Our conversations got deeper. Hayden looked at me like I was someone worth understanding, not just a mother, not just a wife, but a whole person. Eventually, the line I never thought I'd cross was crossed. There were no fireworks, no grand declarations, just 2 people, both aching in their own ways, stepping into a moment that felt inevitable. I didn't love him, but for the first time in years, I felt alive. The truth is, betrayal doesn't always start with a touch. Sometimes it starts with a sentence, with being seen, heard, and suddenly realizing you've been invisible for far too long. I don't know where this story ends, but I know where it began. In silence. And one night, in someone else's gaze,